Hi, I'm Ashley Blankenship with InBroadcast. Joining me is John Kacheski from File Catalyst. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
John, could you describe your company's focus a little bit for us?
We specialize in accelerated file transfers. So if you want to move a large file today, it's usually a big problem. It's slow, files come corrupt, and this is the problem we're trying to tackle with our software.
Right, so what's the latest in file transfer technology?
So accelerated file transfer have been around for years. I don't know if you know that, but it's been around for quite some time. And lately, broadcasters have noticed that they can transfer files that are growing. Imagine a file that is not a static file sitting on a disk, but now it's growing and it's getting bigger and bigger, and as it's growing, we can transfer this file. This allows broadcasters to move files before an event is over. So you can get the files much faster than before, where they had to wait for the event to finish and then start the transfer for the files.
Right, that's great. No one likes to wait, right?
Of course.
So what's been the biggest success for you so far, up to this point?
Well, we've done in 2014, we did the Sochi Olympics. We've transferred over 45,000 large video files from Sochi to New York City or Stamford, Connecticut. So it was a great event. We were just nominated and won an Emmy for this year. So this is this was a very, very nice honor mention. So now we're up to 2 Emmys. And yeah, so that was good. And we've been it was so successful that we've been invited to do Rio next year.
Wow, very impressive.
Packing our bags for Rio.
Along with that, have you had any challenge that you had to overcome along the way?
I think the biggest problem is that the networking links are getting faster and faster. So we can now transfer files at 5 gigabits, 10 gigabits. But where the technology has been lacking, it's on the storage side. So it's to be able to write these files fast enough for the network. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a 10 gigabit link, which is very fast. It's a great link. But now if you want to move a file at 10 gigabits, you need a hard drive that can write at that speed. So it's been our challenge to work with the hard drive manufacturers and RAID controllers to get the speed, but this is something that is coming along. I think over the next couple of years, this hurdle is also going to disappear, so we can transfer files even faster.
Right. So what's new for you at the show this year?
We're introducing, just a couple of weeks from now, we're going to be launching our 3.6 version of our software. The 3.6 version will introduce 2 very cool features. First feature will be integration with Microsoft Azure. So it's a cloud storage. So if you want to move your content or your videos directly to Azure, you can do it direct from our tools.
Right.
And a second really cool feature is going to be the link feature, where if you want to just send a large file to someone, you can do it via email. But instead of attaching a large email attachment, which of course will clog up your email and make your email client crash, we'll just send out a link, and then someone can download these files very fast from within their browser without clogging up the email.
How do you see file-based workflows evolving in the next 5 years?
Well, I think with the invention of HD, and now we're moving to 4K, and 4K high contrast, files are going to just continue to grow. So things will just get bigger and even more complicated to move those big files. Another thing that will improve is the links. Today, 1 gig link, every broadcaster has it.
Right.
10 gig links, not so much. So I think this is where the migration to a very ultra fast networking is going to become a reality. And one thing that will not change, however, is the speed of light. And that's what networks use. Computer networks still move at speed of light. So we're going to have faster links, larger files, but the speed of communication, because of the speed of light, is not going to change. So need for file transfer or file delivery protocols like ours will continue to grow.
Everything faster, I like it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Ashley Blankenship with InBroadcast.